Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This video is for bar none, the Nebraska Garden. I just watched one of your videos and you were mentioning the things that you would do to change to make things better. Okay. I'm inviting you here to Squirrel's Garden to take a look. Okay. I understand my mouth may not be for your channel, but I have a lot to share and a lot that people can learn from. Okay. You're talking about organization. You're looking at it right here. All right. First of all, when you're setting up a fruit tree orchard, that should always be on the far side of your garden, typically around the north side. Okay. So I have my east and north with my tall trees. Okay. Then I have my giant tomatoes and my grape vineyard. My grape vineyard is the fence line. Okay. You can see some of my lateral shoots coming out the side there. I just pruned those today. All right. And that's where my grapes are going to be growing all the way down both sides. Okay. In my horseshoe, we have a similar horseshoe, but I built mine a little bit differently and a little bit wider. Okay. And you can see the chips on the ground are not just a layer, it is a top layer on top of plastic. Okay. I have garden fabric lining all the way down, lining it all the way down. Okay. Then I put my beds down, and then I took a tree that we chopped down and chipped that was huge, went all the way over. Okay. That's what this is. This is this pecan tree. All right. Please go back and watch some of my videos. You'll see how I process this down and I'm creating soil as we speak, and it is active with mycelium. Okay. So with that said, this is still going to be filled in further. All right. And I'm filling it up as far as I can to retain as much moisture in the beds as possible. Now, as you review my videos, you'll see that the chips are sinking because the material's breaking down. That's good. I want that. Okay. Eventually, I'm going to get more chips and stack it on top. So that way, one day, I could take these beds out, these pots out. Okay. For example, in my last video, I mentioned I want to fill in the chips so much that it fills it up level with the, like with this pot. And once those chips are processed down into good usable soil, pull that whole root ball out of that pot, remove the pot, put that root ball back down in that hole, put some more fresh soil around it, and use the chips as its new soil bed. Okay. Um, Further organization, I've got all my vines out away from my main crops. Okay. These are baby vines that I put in that are struggling to get started, but they're doing their thing now. Okay. Uh, I have them all spread out and organized so that they come out and away. Again, out and away. This is watermelon, pumpkin, pumpkin, another watermelon. That is a cantaloupe, watermelon, cantaloupe, cantaloupe. Yes, cantaloupe, watermelon, cantaloupe, cantaloupe. Okay. Just gotta think ahead. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. I'm a veteran, so that's where that comes from. All right. Uh, in the horseshoe, I also have one more vine. Okay. Again, that's out and away. I don't mind if it comes out into the center of the horseshoe. That's fine. I'm going to have other pots and things in here when the tent goes up, hopefully soon. Okay. And down the alleyway back here in the grape vineyard, I don't mind having some more cantaloupe vine doing its thing. Eventually, if it wants to, it can climb the fence. That's fine. This is all multi-purpose. Again, with my garden, everything is multi-purpose. Everything has a purpose. Spiderweb. There we go. Everything is positioned where I could get to it. There's adequate space for me to walk through, to reach in and do my thing. All right. I've got free space everywhere to do things. Here. Putting my starts in the bigger final destination like this is helpful to me in case I wish to change my mind later. Okay. That fig tree, this fig tree, and then there's a baby one sitting over here, right there. Okay. I want to put, figs in the back, but I've been thinking I want to change my mind, so that's why they're not potted permanently yet. Let's go back to the horseshoe. Okay. When I first started my channel, I started with this tomato box. Okay. And I've been improving it as time goes on. Okay. I had to wait a little while to get some clothesline, but I was using every bit of rope that I could to make a simulated net. Okay. There is a good net in here. If you watch my videos, you'll see it. All right. And then underneath, all I did was spider web using my posts that I put in. Okay. Other videos, you'll see I built this whole trellis system, and this is a scrog system. All right. I tied all the knots, made the netting myself. Put all the boards on these pre-made beds and made a good grow box. Okay. And like you, knowing how to improve next year, I know whereabouts to put my next two plants. Okay. So they'll be more evenly spaced out, only two in each one. And over here, I'll probably just do one. Okay. In the corner back here is okra, and that's going to be a permanent fixture. While this row next year is going to be more vine plants like peas and beans and other climbing things that like to go crawl up a trellis. All right. I'll have a piece of cattle pen back there like this fence is. Okay. Next year, I'll have this box mimicking this box. Okay. This is a potato run that I ended, but it looks like it's trying to come back. Okay. It's not a big deal. I'm going to let it do its thing. If it wants to come back, it wants to come back. I do a bit of organic, I don't care, lazy gardening, while at the same time trying my best to adhere to organics only. I only feed organic materials to my plants that I eat. Okay. So any bit of dry fertilizer and liquid fertilizer has to have an organic source. Primarily mine is the Alaska fish, it's companion moorbloom, and then you can have your pick at any type of root juice, meaning root stimulator, transplant aid, that kind of thing. You can even go even further organic with that and say, go get some aloe vera from the grocery store, or grow it yourself. And you can also grow pussy willow or a weeping willow, a salic type willow for the indole butyric acid, while at the same time aloe vera has the fulvic acid, which will then in turn turn into humic acid. Okay. Aloe vera, pussy willow, it's kind of burnt. Okay. I got two of them. They came two in a box. I think one may be different than the other. They're kind of, I'll figure it out. But my point is, thinking ahead, what resources do you want to have in your garden available for your garden when you need it? Okay. This is not going to be readily available for another season, maybe 2 seasons. But this is going to be a resource for the garden as a food and nutrient and medicine for my garden. Okay. I do have mystery fuck ups. I don't know why. It keeled over. Okay, so my phone's overheating. I'm going to have to cut it. But my point is, organization is the key. All right? Organization is the key. And you also mentioned keeping track of things. Go look at my YouTube video run already this season. All right? This is every day, multiple times a day, whether it's a full length, like no more than 30 minutes, or a short one under 10 minutes, or a shorts video, or a video like this directed at a fellow YouTuber. I'm sharing because I want to help you out. This is going to help you out, dude. I see that you don't have as much space as me, but you can still micro size what you have in a similar fashion. Okay. Now, like I said, like-minded or like plants together. All right. That's what this whole run is. Every single one of them. I got basils. I got flowers in here. I got mints. I got thyme. I've got parsley. I've got tomatoes. I've got asparagus. Like 3 or 4 different types of onion throughout all the different beds. Okay. This is high diversity in a small space. This isn't square foot gardening. This is high diversity in a small space. Okay. Major difference. I don't do high yield cropping. It's just me and mama. We don't need that much food. All right. Think ahead. How many family members do you have in your household that you need to feed? And how many different foods do the rest of you like and want to keep through the winter? Okay. Okay, so I keep overheating. I don't want to damage any more electronic equipment. Thank you very much. I will tag you, and please follow along. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Come on by. I'm Squirrel. This is my garden. It's not for everybody, but I have a lot to share. All right? Thank you. All right, folks, this is why my phone keeps cutting out on the video. All right? This is why I keep cutting out, overheating. It'll literally say on your phone, the temperature is too high to continue. All right? So again, this video is for Bar None Farms, the Nebraska garden. Okay? Come on by. I'm out in Texas, so my environment is going to be a lot more different, but we got a lot of the same plants and a similar setup, and you'll be able to learn a lot from just following along. Okay? My daily updates is the journal. All right? So y'all have a great day, and stay cool. Later.